Guys, what is going on? It's good to see you guys. I figure that we do this now because I'll be out the rest of the week, guys, all the way until next Tuesday. So I'll drop the link early, guys, because this one won't take that long. You know, we're going to touch on a couple of topics here, guys. Yes, we are. Let's see here. 1 second, guys. 1 second. All right. Let's see. Keyshawn, what's up, dude? Yeah, guys, we will talk about Jada Pinkett. We'll talk about Big Mike. Joseph Johnson, what's up, dude? Rajai, what's up, dude? Yeah, he says Aisha Curry's a dunderhead. Facts. Yep. A complete and total dunderhead. Snowboard, I see you, pal. Red Door's here. Tim Hicks is here. Laughing Man's here. What's up, Laughing Man? Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Neon's here. Let's see. Montrella's here. Captain Palsy's here. What's up, man? So, guys, let's see, guys. I don't even know if I have any news stories. Hold on. Let me. I think I had a news article but I don't remember where it actually was. But Snowboard, man, what's up, dude?
Not much.
Let's see. Damn. Whoa, I just found one. Holy moly. Look at that, guys. Look at this, Snowboard. Look at this.
Tonight, we're uncovering disturbing new details about a mother accused of shooting her 4 children, killing 2 of them.
Look at that. Are you shocked?
No, look at her.
Look at those eyes, man.
Yeah.
Look at those eyes.
She's like a Black Bride of Chucky kind of.
Yeah.
This is 31-year-old Oninda Romulus, seen here in a 2022 mugshot from Georgia when she was arrested on drug charges. We're also learning
she was arrested on drug charges and still got to keep her kids.
Wow.
Hold on. 1 second. Okay.
Child Protective Services had previously been called to her home, but details of that case remain unclear.
Troy Class has been following all of this since the weekend, and he spoke with the suspect's father.
And they were probably a bunch of B-dubs too, right?
Earlier today, he's in Angleton for us tonight. Troy?
We've been working to learn more about Romulus, who is in jail, and any motive for the shooting. Meanwhile, in newly obtained court documents, we're learning about what Romulus told investigators after she was arrested, but a motive for the shooting is still unclear.
New details are beginning to emerge after 4 children were found shot in a car at an Angleton gas station.
Jesus.
A 13-year-old boy and 3-year-old girl died. An 8-year-old boy and 9-year-old girl still recovering.
Brazoria County deputies responded to an unthinkable, unimaginable tragedy.
The kid's mom, 31-year-old Oninda Romulus, is now in custody, charged with murder, and according to charging documents, gave disturbing statements to the Brazoria County Sheriff's Office investigators who spoke with her after the shooting. Court documents obtained by KHOU 11 share Romulus told investigators her children were with the devil. According to the affidavit, law enforcement says surveillance video shows Romulus drove to this gas station off Highway 288 in Angleton, where she called 911. When asked during her interview why she called authorities, Romulus told investigators, quote, "Instead of them doing it to me, I'm going to do it to them," and continued saying, "Kill them all." Romulus lived at this home in Porter for just a few months with her 4 children, identified in...
Yeah, you guys know that was a housing voucher, right? And guys, this is a problem. Guys, this is a nice neighborhood with nice houses. because these knuckleheads get a housing voucher, and they can live here for $16 a month. And next thing you know,
nice house, too.
Nug and friggin' Octavia are all up in your business. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Identified in court documents as Ocario
It sounds like
Covington,
it might have been
Amora Chappelle.
Cletus.
Guys, look, they all have different last names.
No, you don't say.
All of our kids have different last names.
Don't say.
Well, you know what they say about B-dub kids, right? They all have ADHD. Like all different hood daddies.
Yo, that's pretty fun. Colin, man, where you been, buddy?
Oh, just my sleep schedule is just all weird with the season change.
Yeah, we all know. Colin's been around, not loving them hoes, Pimping is not easy, he's got to get his rest,
Kylie Romulus and Traviel Downer, neighbors telling our Orco Manna the children were happy and they saw them just a few days ago.
He always waves and we tell him hi, and they come back by, and I have a little Yorkie, and sometimes she'll stop and ask if she can pet the puppy. Just seeing them Friday, and they were happy and on their way, telling us hi and bye, and figuring I would see them again Monday.
The home is in the New Caney ISD. We reached out to the district asking if the kids attend school, and they replied stating while they're deeply saddened, out of respect for the investigation, the district wouldn't provide information about the individuals or their connection to our schools. Meanwhile, today, Romulus's dad told me on the phone from his home in Georgia, he's trying to understand what happened.
Romulus is still being held on a $14 million bond. The surviving children are still recovering in the hospital.
Cooked.
Troy Kless, KHOU 11 News.
Such a
Cooked.
Thank you for staying up late with us.
She can get it. How you doing? Corey Peel, how you doing? Look at that, man. Straight up. Look at this, I'd smash, right?
She's like all these babes. You get their pilot lit, they can suck start a leaf blower.
I'm Corley Peel, in for Bill Barajas. Brazoria County authorities say 31-year-old Oninda Ramelis shot her 4 children in her white sedan before pulling over to a gas station on Highway 288 in Angleton. 2 of the kids are dead and 2 others are recovering tonight. The grandfather of 2 of the children spoke only to KPRC2 News reporter Jaewon Jung, and she is in Porter, where the family had a home.
Well, it is a quiet scene out here in this Porter community now, but neighbors I spoke to tell me it was a much different scene on Saturday morning, with investigators collecting evidence from this house believed to be where 31-year-old Oninda Romelis was living with her 4 kids.
She had a beautiful smile like her dad.
James Chappelle lives in Atlanta, Georgia, and tells me 2 of the kids found shot inside a car in Angleton on Saturday are his grandchildren. One of them is 3-year-old Amari Chappelle, who lost her life. What was your reaction when you heard about her death?
I started crying immediately. That's my grandbaby.
Chappelle tells me an 8-year-old boy is also his grandchild. That boy is in the hospital.
This event has shaken our community.
Brazoria County Sheriff Bo Stallman held a...
Here you go, guys.
Tonight, a former Texas City commissioner who was on probation for a crash that killed a father and son will now serve 10 years in prison for the crime.
Deanne Haney was found guilty last year, the jury giving her probation and not jail time, but a lot has happened from back then until now.
ABC 13's Mo Hyder live in the newsroom tonight to break this one down for us, Mo.
Yeah, Eric, they gave her probation, revoked it, and then gave her 10 years.
Good.
I don't think I've ever heard that happen. Interesting.
Well, let's start with what happened back in September of 2024. Haney was arrested for a DWI in Texas City, and since then, prosecutors have filed a motion to revoke her probation. And after a 2-day hearing in the Galveston County a courtroom, a judge said he was not going to give her another chance to avoid going to jail.
Why did they?
It was February of 2024.
Oh my God, Jesus.
Guys, look at that.
Texas City Commissioner Deanne Haney was found guilty of negligent homicide in a crash in 2017 that killed Van Lee and his son Hong Lee.
Damn.
Investigators say both were standing outside of a truck near Mitchell Causeway along I-45 when Haney's truck crashed into them. 7 years later, a Galveston County jury found her guilty, but she was only
7 years later?
This is strange.
7 years later. Look at that. Look at that. Tall Starlight, how's it going, man? Adrian, what's up, man? Good to see you. Lock your devices aren't connected, pal. So go connect your devices, then I'll there he is. 7 years to have this kid's power. Lock, what's up, dude?
Nothing. I was just saying you can trust me. I'm only half asleep.
He's sentenced to 10 years probation.
Okay. The jury really did give her a second chance at being able to live out in the community while she served her sentence. And
guys, what do you think she did? DUI?
I think she got a car accident or DUI or something.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna say either I'll up the ante. Slaughter.
Well, she was originally on. She got convicted of vehicular manslaughter.
Oh, we are allowed to say that word. Okay.
Yeah. You just can't say the M word, but like homicide and manslaughter, those are
okay. Yeah, because I was about to say, we
you
live in a
say
world.
The M word with the hard R.
Hey,
nice. I see what you did there.
that was her opportunity to take responsibility for her actions and live as a good citizen.
But since then, prosecutors say she violated her court orders.
She wasn't successful in completing the technical obligations of her probation. Completing community service hours is such an easy thing to do. And
so she got 10 years for not completing her community service hours? You absolute dunderhead. You couldn't sit there and pick up trash for that long?
You stupid woman.
What are you
doing?
Literally
had a get out of jail free card and just had to do the bare minimum.
No, if she did the bare minimum, she wouldn't be going back to the slammer for 10 years.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Simply was not doing
These
that.
broads can't even do the bare minimum when it comes to the law.
In September 2024, Haney was charged with a DWI in Texas City. During today's hearing, a Galveston County judge said those were the two main reasons why he felt her probation needed to be revoked.
And everybody here knows that the jury gave you probation. They gave you probation.
Jeff Jones? Yo, if you're before a judge named Jeff, you're cooked. You're Jeff cooked, you know?
For 10 years, they gave you a second chance. You didn't even get through 10% before violating. It seems like you did not take any of this seriously.
Now Haney has to serve 10 years behind bars. Attorneys with the DA's office says the Lee family finally feels justice has been served.
And so today is a day that they finally get to see a sentence that is in line with what they feel is
7 years
justice.
too late.
Mo Hyder, ABC 13, Eyewitness News.
You know, you still have to live with it for 7 years.
Do you think she cares about that?
There's one more here, guys.
She doesn't care. You know, I think she's more angry over the fact that she now has to do 10 years worth of time more than anything else. She probably thinks that she's a victim, and even more such than the lives that were lost. Yep. Okay, go ahead.
She can get it, you know? Look, see? This a thin, attractive B-dub.
Yeah. Hey, you know like, yeah, you know, I would say, yeah, less than a dozen beer. Yeah, I'll give you that one.
A pair of titties make you want to stand up and beg for buttermilk.
No, of course, guys. I'd have to use my patented.
Who is this guy?
I don't know.
Where does he get such wonderful toys?
Ali Snowboard's name and a number on a freaking matchbook.
Sorry, Snowboard. It's your turn, man. It's your turn. I went last time.
Hey, I'll jump on the grenade.
A Fulton County judge could lose her job after Georgia's judicial watchdog says she broke the law.
Guys, what do you think she looks like? The Fulton County judge, of course. Where are we?
10 dozen beer. I'm going to say 10 dozen beer.
What is a?
It's going to be a big woman.
Instead of Gloctavia, it's Gaveltavia.
I'll say at that point, Gaveltonia or something.
Gaveltonia.
The Judicial Qualifications Commission.
I'm sorry, 10 dozen beer is not enough.
Yeah.
Not enough.
Your court judge, Shamela Williams.
But here's the thing. If she were to lose like 50, 60 pounds, she's not a... Look, guys, I always look at a woman's face, right? She doesn't have an ugly face. She's just big. You know what I mean? That's how a lot of Western chicks are. That's why it's so crazy. If you go to like Colombia, you go to Brazil, you go to like even places like Belize or like Eastern Europe, you go to like the Czech Republic. Guys, there are no girls with pretty faces that are fat. You know what I'm saying? And I honestly believe this. This is a tangent. Women in other parts of the world, even a place like Montreal, right? Girls are hot because girls don't leave the house looking like trash. You know what I'm saying? It's not cultural. If you go to like Eastern Europe, you go to South America, you go to parts of Asia, leaving the house, if you leave the house, you have to look respectable. And a lot of the respectable traditional looks are feminine, long hair that's done, decent amounts of makeup, not too much, not looking like horse. And we're so used to seeing fat, disheveled chicks wearing sweatpants and muumuus that to us, because this would be the same as we're so used to seeing Geo Metros that when we see Toyota Camry SEs and Honda Accord Sports, we think that those are Ferraris. You know what I'm saying?
AJ, you pretty much just showed the opposite side of the coin of the chop man epidemic. Like pretty much the chick who was talking about chop men, like complaining about how she sees a handsome guy that makes her day. That's pretty much the opposite side of the coin right there.
Yeah, but the thing about the whole chop man thing, like internet itself, is stupid.
It's dumb
because men have never been attractive for our looks. Think about it. Like,
yeah, that's true.
Did they say like all the most powerful men and men that were getting all of the chicks? Can you name anyone other than modern day actors like of the last 100 years that were actually like attractive? All the rest,
they gotta be like rich, a pretty boy,
powerful, huh?
They gotta be like a pretty boy, is like the archetype. You know what I'm like, a pretty boy, like kind of like almost like metrosexual.
No, my point is, all throughout history, all the men that were the most attractive to chicks had nothing to do with looks. Henry VIII and Napoleon and Genghis Khan and all these dudes who were getting all these chicks. You know what I'm saying? Did it say anything about them being attractive?
Actually, so Napoleon's wife was openly cheating on him. Napoleon's not a great example.
Well, what I'm saying is that he was still smashing chicks left and right. You know what I'm saying? I mean, He was Napoleon. Guys, the looks thing, where like the man's looks, I would say maybe when like the moving pictures, like, was it James Dean and all of them started out, the whole like, that's probably when the whole handsome man thing really started. But before that, it was like you had a small town, and then you maybe have the handsome guy, but then you have the doctor, the lawyer, the captain of the football team. Guys have other things that would give them as much status as the pretty boy. You know what I'm saying? But now chicks think that we've done this feminist tit for tat thinking where women think that men and women's attraction triggers are the same, that everything. So they place looks in the same importance as men and think that they should be able to do anything men can do. That's like sex. because everything about dating and sex affects women negatively, like more than men. Having more sex, the risk of STDs, they get affected worse for. They can get pregnant. They can die in childbirth, right? They can't pair bond. But they want to say, well, men are out. There's some men out there banging all these chicks, so we should be able to have as much sex. Most women don't even want to have a lot of sex. They just do it just to prove to the all-knowing they that they can do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, pretty much.
What I'm saying is, like, when our grandparents were young, you would hear about a guy being handsome, but being handsome was not a requirement. Being ugly wasn't it either, obviously, you know. But when polled, women find 80% of guys to be unattractive anyways. 80%.
Yeah.
Now there's things that you can do. You can have style. You can, get in shape to where you can make yourself above average. But you got to think, you got to hit the genetic lottery to be an attractive guy. You know what I'm saying? And what's crazy too is, look, no Diddy, we can tell what a handsome guy is, right? But then because of that superhero chin look, you see like the Chris Evans look. But then there are those guys that just have that look that chicks dig. I can't really think of anyone right now, But I've known chicks that talk. Oh, all right, these like girly metrosexual guys, like Snowboard has said.
Okay, I get actually. So
lock. BTS, right? A bunch of girly looking Korean dudes, and chicks throw their underwear at those dudes.
Exactly.
How is that a thing? So I don't know.
So my theory is with that whole metrosexual thing, I think it's really, I'm most likely wrong on this, but my guess is it's the allure of having a potential gay bestie, like the stereotypical gay bestie. To have like a man who dresses well, has style, has some masculine qualities, but is still very in tune with femininity. And it's like, yeah, that's my theory, at least, is the whole allure of the gay bestie, which in and of itself is kind of strange in my opinion, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah. So
is facing several misconduct allegations, including improper communication with attorneys, delays on ruling on cases, and using her position to try to influence family court cases involving her uncle and a sorority sister. But the most serious accusation here, jailing a 21-year-old witness during her parents' divorce, even though Judge Williams later admitted she had no legal authority to do so.
Look at that!
She told members of the commission that she just wanted to send a message. Well, the commission has
guys, yeah.
So in other words, sorry.
That's what she was doing.
So in other words, she was doing the exact opposite of her job.
Yeah. Yeah. This is what happens when you give women in general any power, guys. Any power at all. They will abuse it. Especially B-dubs, guys. Especially B-dubs.
Power corrupts.
Absolutely insane. Guys, hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button, guys. Hit the super chat button. Appreciate that. Don, what's up, dude? Mr. Dragonfire's here. Guys, it's good to see you guys here, guys. Once again, thanks for the 26K, guys. We're almost at 27K, actually.
That's awesome,
which is pretty cool. Hopefully, by the time I get back, we will actually hit 27K, guys. I know that I've put out a really long video in a while, so I'm making a compilation video of all the 50-year-old chicks crying about dating because they're cooked, So that'll be coming out soon. They're going to be really long because I know that some of you guys like to listen to my stuff while you're driving or working. So I'll drop that here in like the next week. I'll probably do maybe two of those, but I'm going to start putting stuff together and doing like longer stuff. So
recommended her removal to the Georgia Supreme Court Former Fulton County Assistant District Attorney Daryl Cohen says a recommendation like this is rare and reflects the severity of the accusations.
We have to know as lawyers and as litigants, people in the courtroom, that judge, male or female, young or old, it doesn't really matter, is above reproach and doesn't have a stake in the case, doesn't
Look at that, guys.
Oh, wait, he was being serious when he said that?
Yeah.
Oh, man, is my face red? Jeez.
Yeah, here we go, guys. Guys, there we go, guys. Look at this. Cleveland chief city planner arraigned on felony charges. Look at that, guys.
Here's a question.
Familiar? You guys notice a pattern here?
Right? Hey, guys, I do have a question. Is a city planner, is that an appointed position or is that an elected official?
A city planner is appointed.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Now, guys, what I think that the city should have, because I know in Texas they have the city manager system where there's the mayor and then the mayor appoints the city manager and then the manager works with the council. Guys, I like that model better because the city manager is an actual qualified person that has the actual skill set to run the city. That the mayor, and the mayor does stuff too, but the city manager is the mayor's the idea person, and the city manager is the more practical person. You know?
Yeah, because I find it kind of interesting because when you see positions like this, like city planner, I kind of look at that like, okay, that is the type of position that like if you were like, say, the ambassador to an incredibly obscure island nation for the US, that is something that you get because you're buddies with the boss. It's like you're not expected to do anything, you know, you get paid a whole bunch of money. And so like I see something like this, and my first question is, okay, what are your qualifications? Why are you a city planner over anybody else?
City planners actually, they look at zoning codes and all types of things and actually look at things where you're gonna build. They actually help negotiate. So like,
okay,
the city planner fields offers from like, are we going to build an Amazon warehouse here? How's that?
I take back my statement. Then
it's actually only because part of my background is in urban planning. So
I see.
Here's the thing, guys, I would never get into urban planning ever because there's some like I did an internship in college, and guys, the amount of like of blowing people you have to do to like politic to get stuff. I couldn't.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That does not surprise me in the slightest.
Yeah. So, and then one lady that I worked with in my job in grad school, she was super overqualified. She was so she went to Our Lady of the Lake. That's a private school. It's like what would be considered an Ivy League school in Texas, meaning like it's like a Texas level Ivy League school, right? Did her master's in urban planning and then worked for Austin and San Antonio for like 7-8 years, bought a house, bought some businesses, whatever. And then now she works as a supervisor at this like low paying state job because she just got so tired of like city planning. But she was the city planner for like Austin, San Antonio, and I think Helotes. That's Alamo Heights. And she just said that by the time she was like 30, 33, 35, she's just done with it. So now she collects rent, has some stocks and stuff, has a business, and then just works her regular job, even though she's super overqualified. But yeah. Don says that it's like playing SimCity in real life. Yep. So. So guys, what do you think she did? Stealing?
Embezzle?
Yeah, there you go.
Good morning, Your Honor. Good, how are you? Fernando Mack on behalf of Kimberly Scott.
Good morning, Ms. Scott. How are you today? Wonderful. Thank you.
What'd she do? Yeah, she's a thief. Hold on.
City planner. Yeah, that would look like embezzlement to me.
Your Honor, this is a 1-1 on the PSA. Defendant in this matter is alleged to have committed a theft offense, is an employee of the city of Cleveland. She's 67 years old, no prior history noted in the PSA. I would defer to the wisdom of the court in setting bond, an appropriate bond in this matter.
Yeah, Judge, everything that the prosecutor...
Hold on, guys. What did she do?
This does sound like embezzlement or some type of insider corruption job.
Damn, look at all these Cleveland people getting arrested and indicted.
Yeah, oh yeah, Cleveland is a mess. No joke.
Cleve to more.
Team News.
Cleveland city planner arrested and in court accused of falsifying documents and stealing city time.
New at 6, our Brittany Weir breaks down the details behind this wild story.
So what is the city of Cleveland doing? How did they allow?
I'm so sorry, guys. You might have... And look at the dunderhead next to her, guys.
Why can't these corrupt... AJ, why can't you find us corrupt city officials who are pleasing to look at? I blame you.
I do not know, man. Someone says it's Mark Henry. You guys look at the size of these things. Guys.
Hey, don't drag Big Show and Mark Henry into this. Those guys are actually entertaining.
Oh, man. How this to happen?
Sana Malik, distraught and filled with anger.
He's even bigger.
She is coping with the death of her father, Fareed Malik, who passed away in June. Now she is also fighting for justice after learning Cleveland city planner Kim Scott was accused of using her father's death to scam the city and is now charged with felony theft.
She's a thief and a cheat.
According to court documents, Kim falsified a death certificate and marriage license that claimed she was married to Sana's father.
The one that city planner
to try
Kim
and take
Scott
his money?
falsified. If you look closely,
that's messed up.
where it says spouse, whose name do you see?
However, Sana showed us her dad's marriage license, which lists his real wife as Sayud Malik, Kim's close friend.
My mother trusted her. My father trusted her, and she betrayed their trust.
By forging these documents, the city said...
But I thought that black people's biggest threat was white supremacy, right, guys? Please.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run on
Every single time I see something like this, it's like, oh, okay, this is just a crystal clear cut case of theft or whatever. And it's like, no, my jaw ends up dropping. It's like, oh my God, how low can you go?
Yeah.
Like this, this is crazy. Like, I'm speechless. Sorry.
Yeah.
Able to take off work claiming FMLA, stealing 117 hours of paid time from Cleveland.
Damn.
She was arrested and appeared in court on Friday for her arraignment.
67, no prior history.
All right, guys. So, guys, let's get into this here. Now, guys, we're gonna look at a clip of Jeff here, who was on my channel, and he was on Fresh and Funky the other day. And guys, this is the thing about these successful men, guys. People don't really understand. Kevin Samuels talked about successful men, but guys, it's all men. You cannot deal with a woman that's holding you back. All of us men are all competing against each other anyways. And you got, homeboy down the street has a chick, and it's before the race. She rubs his legs and helps him stretch. And then his neighbor has a chick who's cutting his hamstrings, right? Guys, you are better off running the race by yourself than with a chick who you got to carry on your shoulders, or a chick who's gonna cut the brake lines of the car so you can't even drive to the track. Ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? And guys, when you start getting to be a business owner, when you're in these circles with ambitious guys or whatever, who you're married to matters. Ask a lot of guys that are officers in the military. Ask guys that are police officers, firefighters. If they're the one guy that can't keep their fling on a string, then they're cooked. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yep.
How am I supposed to trust you in my multi-million-dollar corporation if you can't even run your own household? Right? That's how guys think it. View it nowadays. So, guys, this is the problem with Steph Curry and Will Smith and all this. They have objectively achieved everything that a man can get, and they're still being embarrassed. There's men still look down on them because not of anything that they did other than marrying the stupid broad that they ended up marrying. So here we go, guys.
You said all day. She had to write this one down though. So,
It can't be her. Damn, Myron.
I'll have you answer this one. What's something most guys wish women understood about them? And you've done a million.
I feel like we've said a bunch of answers to this already.
Yeah.
But the number one is the belief that our roles are not the same and we're not equal.
Correct.
Men would love much of our arguments, much of us clashing, much of us going back and forth is because of the blank slate theory that convinces you that all things are equal and fair and should be exact. Like that's what most of the competition and arguments in the house, outside the house, on podcasts is because of this back and forth of you don't understand my role and you don't understand your role.
Okay, what is your role?
That's
you should know the role.
Yeah.
The role should be outlined already before you guys should
know
even
your
step
role
into
and
the
shut your
relationship.
mouth.
Yeah. So most men would love it if one less thing we got to argue about is who's supposed to be doing what in the relationship.
Wonderful.
We would love it if you kind of just pick the guy whose program you already trust and whose leadership you can follow,
right,
versus undermining, constantly challenging it.
But the issue is that chicks want to choose when they lead, ergo making them the leader.
Yeah. Well,
Think about how insane that is, guys. Oh, well, Collins, the general, in Snowboard and Locke and I are his subordinates. But we'll choose when we follow his orders. That would make us in charge, right? Because we're deciding when to follow. That makes no sense.
Yeah, we've actually been seeing this a lot with women who modern women, these single broads who go up on TikTok. They complain all the time. They say, we want confident men that are leaders, but we also want to be in control. They don't want to lead, but they do want to be in control. That's the big thing. It's like they only want men to lead when it suits them.
They want to do what they want to do and then have men take the fall. That's all it is. They want men to be responsible for the bad decisions. And Kevin Samuels put it the best, right? Because a lot of it's nitpicking. I can see if a woman's with a guy, stay at home mom or not, and she wants to have a say on if the family moves across the country or not. You know what I'm saying? She wants a say in if he decides to buy like a freaking $200,000 Ferrari. Like, I can understand that, right?
Oh yeah, that's fair.
But
that's totally fair.
If Colin is in his car driving to Safeco Field to watch the Seahawks game, and Stephanie is trying to be like, well, you're not going the way I go. He's like, it doesn't matter. That's the way he'll get you there. What's the problem? What are you complaining for? Every single turn, you're supposed to go this way, and then Colin just pulls over the car and says, get out. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make any sense. So,
if that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's what we want. We want to get with the woman who trusts us, who believes in us, who wants to be led by us. We don't want to get with the woman who acts like that at the beginning, and then once she gets in the relationship or gets the ring or gets the kids, then she wants to do this power dynamic of fighting back and forth of who gets to dictate where we live. How does that happen?
Yeah.
His weakness of not standing firm on the type of woman that he can actually do life with, and her lying to herself.
What about
look at the woman next to this guy? She's just completely clueless.
Not being what he does.
In terms of his actions not matching his words?
Correct.
I mean, he don't lie.
And then I never said anything about being
for sex.
equal either.
Well, what I will
said
say
compliment.
is, yeah, answering your question, very, very few men live a lie very long term.
Okay.
And that's most people.
True.
Most people, after about 3 to 6 months, start showing you straight traits and signs of what you end up leaving them for later on, 3, 4, 5 years later. So the red flags that you left the last relationship for, you knew those red flags long before you actually left.
Yes, I did. Year 5.
Yeah.
Year 5, I realized it.
Yeah. And if me and her was to do a therapy session, I would start to learn even more
he'll get
information
into Will Smith here in a second.
about the type of guy he was, different things he was doing, and we'll start realizing, oh, there was even signs even earlier than the 5-year mark.
Yes, because his household, his mom is the earner and his dad is not the earner. His dad is a stay-at-home dad.
All right,
It's
so
really
But
weird.
I thought that so this chick started this saying that she's 23 and she was in a relationship with this guy for 5 years, and he was a punk and a pussy and all the shit, right? But guys, isn't it funny how all these chicks were like, oh, we want these modern men that want to be stay-at-home dads, right? And they're not, and they're these new age guys, you know what I'm saying? But then now they're like, these guys who respect their mothers, but then say that they're mama's boys,
Beta girl.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
He grew up in an environment where he wasn't used to even seeing a man have to provide. What type of dynamics could that play into his view of leadership, initiative, being proactive, wanting to be the like that thing that's supposed to be born inside of each man? This was from the beginning. She's younger.
But I didn't realize that when I was 15. I wasn't even looking at that. I was not thinking about that.
All right. Here's a good question. Would you prefer who asked this question? This is actually a good question. Would you prefer a less attractive girl if she was a virgin and just for you, or a 10 out of 10 but she's a hoe?
Oh,
good question.
The virgin. And I say that to let you guys know how much men value modesty for a long-term relationship. For sex, they don't care. Oh, whore, I love it. But when it comes to like, oh, this is my girlfriend, this is who I'm going to introduce people to, this is who I'm going to introduce as my girlfriend, etc. Modesty matters a lot.
Yeah.
So that is how important. I would say most men will take a 5 or a 6.
Yep.
That is not a whore. That's not going to embarrass them over a girl,
and who will shut up.
Yeah,
guys, put a 1 if you agree. And guys, the craziest part about this: how many times have I said this? Guys, if you're over the age of 34, then you remember that all the 4s, 5s, and even 6s, like all that average, above average, gangly looking chicks, the fat girls, they could compete with the hot chicks by being really, really, really cool. You know what I'm saying? They were the ones who would sit and watch you play Final Fantasy 7. You know what I mean? And you getting all mad. Don't worry, you'll get Emerald Weapon next time. You know what I'm saying? They would freaking go with you to all your football games, watch the World Series. You know what I'm saying? They would freaking swallow. You know what I'm saying? Like they would do the things the hot chicks wouldn't do. Now the biggins and the 4s and the 5s, they want the same treatment as the 9s and the 10s. They have the same attitude. Why?
Entitlement.
There's average chicks who can win because a guy, even the richest, most powerful, tallest, most attractive guy over time is going to have a little eureka moment and be like, I'm hanging out with the 9s and the 10s and there's one big headache. They're freaking leaving scuff marks in my Lambo. They're freaking calling the cops and trying to say that I abused them, whatever. But every time that I go to the 5's house, I'm at peace. Next thing you know, they're moving the 5 into the mansion.
Well, that's the thing. I was going to say, AJ. Oh, so you go first, Lot.
No, you go ahead, Anonymous. You go ahead.
Okay, I was going to say, like everyone likes going on a roller coaster, but you wouldn't want to live with one, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true.
You know,
when I hear question like oh she's a 6 but she's a virgin, or she's a 10 but she's a 304. My question is the 6 nice? Is she a nice person? Is she going to be friendly? because I don't care about the body count if they're going to be mean. I'm just going to choose neither and move on with my life.
But that just used to be a given, though. A lot of chicks were 5s, and even single moms back in the day, guys. Even back when my dad was young, the reason why a lot of guys would actually take on a single mom is because they were so grateful to have a good man. That they would give that guy everything he wanted.
They were always walking on eggshells.
Yes, because they knew that was the last shot they ever had. Yep, but now single moms, biggins, uggos, they're all insufferable. You know what I'm saying? Guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, guys. Hit the super chat button, hit the join button, please. Thank you. Locke, what were you saying?
No, my favorite part is like it's like how you will hear modern women just shoot down all of it. It's like, okay, I just want a nice person. Well, here's the thing. I'm your partner. That means I'm not your friend. It's like, okay, so it's like okay, then what good are you? If you're not going to be nice to me, if you're not going to be making life peaceful or providing any form of discernible benefit to my life, then what good are you? You have absolutely no idea how bad it is for you to proclaim that you are not a nice person. Yeah. That does not do you any favors.
No, you're a hindrance. You're a hindrance to my life.
You're a liability at that point.
Yep.
That is a 10 out of 10 model, but a 3 out of 4. That's how important modesty is.
Okay,
next.
You know how women are always saying they want a quote nice guy, and this kind of goes with men who want women too. Like, take out the word nice and subtract it and put in kind. Are they kind to me? Are you kind to them? Kind is being a little bit different than nice. It's got a little more discernment to it.
Yeah,
I think that's kind of what they want.
Yep.
But they don't want that either.
A lot of times they don't. But like
they like
there is a little bit of a difference.
Yeah, the things that they say that they want and the things that they show you what they're looking for are two completely different things. And and here's the thing, when they say they want a kind man or somebody who's going to treat them with kindness and respect, I believe that they believe that. Or like when they say it, yes, I believe that you think you believe that. That's as far as I'm willing to go.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. What makes you feel appreciated and seen as a man by a woman? You know what? I'll have you answer that because you could probably give a good more. Because I can think of what I would, but I think you could give a better answer in general. What married men are saying.
A few, because I mean, there's a million things that I think guys could really appreciate. But number one is the value of his voice. Whose voice matters the most in your relationship? Is it your girlfriend?
Oh, that was creepy.
Is it your family? Is it social media?
That was weird.
Whose voice matters the most in your relationship or your household? That's a big thing to most men because that's often the thing that undermines the relationship.
And we all know that, guys. How many times have you told the chick one thing and she's like, you know what to talk about? It could be any issue. Then she'll read it in like a magazine or see it on TV. Hey, did you know this? Like, I told you that 2 weeks ago. Guys, and this is why, guys, they say women will listen to everything but their boyfriends and husbands. They say even the best coach on planet Earth can coach anyone except his wife.
Yeah.
Did you see you have guys that have had coached multiple world champions in boxing, that have coached football teams to the Premier League championships and can't get their wife on a treadmill? Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Not surprised. It's not surprising in the slightest, really.
Did you guys see the video of like this like Chinese guy and his wife and they're like picking out apples?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Tomato. Yeah.
I remember that
He's
one.
handing her ones that are good, like that she that he picks up that are in the bag that she already picked, hands it to her, and then she puts them back again.
Yeah.
Crazy, dude.
Yeah,
everybody else's input.
That's why I call it like that. That's the thing that like modern women have been fighting a lifelong, never-ending battle to always be right. That's what it stems from. They must be right no matter what.
Yep.
Even if it makes them look like complete idiots, they have to feel like they're right.
Be right. Yep.
But that video shows that it's not about them even being right. It's about like belittling you. Just being,
yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I can. Yeah, that's true. Good point.
You are nothing but it's just this contempt that they have for even trying to be useful. They hate that.
I'm glad you used that word because I really don't think it's used enough to describe modern relationships. There is a lot of contempt for dudes in modern relationships to the point of just absurd pettiness.
They hate that you're competent. If you're a normal guy, and they hate the fact that you're competent. They want you to be a bumbling moron, so that they can tell you that you are.
No, they hate it when you're it doesn't matter if you're competent or not, because they're just going to find a way to make you incompetent. That's the thing.
Yeah, like AJ says, like all tripping you up, like that's tying your shoelaces together when you're trying to run. Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, those and they will lecture you
in your Gatorade bottle.
Yeah.
They will look at you. And I'm willing to bet you can ask, there's at least 5 to 10 men who have a story of like this guy's just trying to get ready for a run, and his woman looks at him and says, "Why do you tie your shoes like that? That's weird. You're tying your shoes wrong."
Yeah.
Like I am willing to bet there is at least 5 dudes with that story. You are tying your shoes wrong.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll bet an intergalactic space penny on that one.
Here's the thing, like chicks they'll have the balls to come. See, they always say men can't take care of themselves. When they met this guy, he was living home on his own in a nicer place than them with less stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they'll be like, "Oh, well, Locke, you don't put your shoes right. You don't. There's no right in your house." See, they think that anything other than their way is wrong. See, men will respect. We won't go into a woman's house and say, "Why do you have this here? Why do you have so many goddamn pillows?" Right? You know what I'm saying? Like,
you're pillowing wrong.
Yes, we just assume that they have their own way of doing things. So this weaponized incompetence is just not magically knowing what they wanting to do exactly their way, and not understanding that just because you guys share the same space, you should be able to say, "Look, this is if he's going to organize the shoes, this is how he's going to do it." Not, "Oh, well, you didn't do it exactly how I wanted, so you're a numbskull or a moron." It's just ridiculous. So
yeah, it's often also not to like build you up or like, "Oh, this way is actually more efficient or better or something, or this will save you time." It's generally not that. It's generally, no, I want to. It's a small way to see if you're going to simp, kind of too.
Yeah.
In a very small way.
Yeah. Yeah. It's sad, isn't it?
Isn't his leadership? That's number one. Number two, his image. What you just said, the woman by a man's side shapes how society sees him. There's a reason why.
Great point.
There's a reason why Will Smith is not viewed and treated as we view and treat Denzel Washington.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not because of their acting careers or their accolades or how many blockbusters they sold. It's because of the woman next to him.
Yep.
Steph Curry is way above in leagues the woman he's with. Way above.
Aisha
Curry.
She's a hoe.
Nah, I don't do that. I'm not going to call her that.
Yeah.
What I will say is she clearly isn't aware of where she is in the pecking order of you're an average looking woman with a mega superstar, one of the most famous people in the planet.
So she's
and the way in which you conduct yourself and talk about this man and throw him under the bus repeatedly to try to make him look bad.
That's all.
Will Smith is a multimillionaire, and there's men that's like me that will never trade places with him.
Oh yeah, no, you could never. There's not anyone in the world. You could offer me $1 trillion to trade places with Will Smith, and I would look at that and be like, no, I would rather be broke because his life. I'm sorry, I don't care. Like his advantages or whatever. One look at Will Smith's face, and you can tell he is living in a daily hell.
He has
he is miserable.
He has everything except the one thing that you need most, and that's self-respect and happiness. You know what I'm saying? Like think about it, guys. You can be broke and have what Will Smith doesn't have. You know what I'm saying? Isn't that crazy? You can be a guy who gets up and freaking collects cans every day. You know what I'm saying? Works. Jorge, who swam across the Rio Grande illegally and freaking works day labor, is more rich than Will Smith, meaning he probably has a wife who respects him, two kids that aren't weirdos. His wife obviously wasn't taking a bunch of Tylenol like freaking Jada Pinkett was when she was pregnant, you know?
Yeah.
But guys, think about it. Like, Will Smith has money, fame, all that stuff, but he think about
it's all fake.
Guys, hold on, wait. That moment where she was talking to him on the red table, and now like one of the most famous memes of all time, like no one that's listening to this, no one on this panel, no one that's on this chat will ever be there. All of us have too much self-respect.
I actually saw like this. So there was a video of Jada, like she was in the kitchen with Will, and she was shoving her her camera in his face. And he's asking her politely, like, guys, social media is my bread and butter. Can we please not be doing this, because this is how I bring in income? And she is just emasculating him to the nth degree. There is such a look of defeat on his face. And I legit, to a certain degree, feel bad for him, because it's like, dude, seriously, you need to get out of there. Yeah. You need to get out of there, because this woman is making you dead on the inside. And there's no amount of public exposure that you can get. There is no amount of money that your movies will make, because they're not making money anymore, because we all know the freaking truth. And yeah, that's why I say you will never convince me to trade places with him, because I cannot in good conscience do it. Poor guy. Seriously.
Yeah. This guy, James, is going to be, he is going to be like the next Kevin Samuels, because he's calm and he uses very measured, articulate language. If you notice, he said that he's higher up on the pecking order than her. That's because she's a chicken-headed hoe.
Yeah.
I see what you did there.
guys, we'll actually get to Aisha Curry's comments here in a little bit, but she honestly feels like she just gave him a chance in college. She's like, oh, well, I'll just go out with him. And she even said, she's like, she still doesn't like the fact that he's the one getting all the attention. So he's competing with her, but she has no talent. She has no ambition. She has no drive. She's jealous. She's stupid. She has nothing that like to even be so narcissistic and full of hubris to think that you can compete with one of the greatest of all time. Like, and he's still playing. He's still young. Guys, why would you get with the person? This would be like, let's just say Colin meets a chick. What? And she ends up being like better than Simone Biles at gymnastics. She's like one of the greatest female gymnasts of all time. What's Colin gonna like? He doesn't have to compete with that. Like, she's objectively the GOAT at one of her things. How is anyone supposed to compete with anyone that in their chosen field is objectively one of the greats? That makes no sense. Other than trying to be the greatest at something else. But it shouldn't be a competition. That's like Giselle and Tom Brady. Tom Brady. Giselle has more money than him. She's worth like $500 million. He's worth like $280 million. But guess what? Giselle is some old dried up broad, and Tom Brady is the GOAT. He's the greatest quarterback that's ever lived. No one's going to remember. Well, no one barely remembers Giselle Bundchen now. But Tom Brady what did he say? He's more than a man, but less than a god, like Hercules or something on the Sandlot, you know. And Giselle just couldn't handle it. She couldn't handle that. In her mind, she was better than Tom Brady. But everywhere Tom Brady goes, oh snap, Tom Brady, whatever. Oh my God. And she's just some old, dried up broad. Locke, what are you saying?
Oh, nothing. It's just you mentioned her name, and I just let me think here. It's just like I had to go, wait, who are you talking about again?
Yeah.
And it's like I go, oh, it's like, oh my God, that is such a has-been thing when you can't even remember why they're famous in the first place.
Yeah. And Tom Brady could actually come back and play at the top level, you know, and do really, really well. But he told her he would retire. He's chasing greatness or your girl. That shouldn't be a choice you have to make. Poor man's gold says, Locke, he made the pursuit of happiness. Yeah, that was a good movie. So
never saw
thanks
it.
for the $2, man.
Great film, yeah.
Garlic.
I hear it was good.
Croutons, dude.
Yeah.
Great film. Yeah, that's actually one of Will Smith's best films.
Yeah.
Smith is a multimillionaire, and there's men that's like me that will never trade places with him because of the woman he's with.
Yeah, fantastic point.
All the money that he has,
I don't think anybody would want to be.
but that's the point. It's because of the woman he's with. His image matters.
And I want to add to that real quick. This is how important that is, right? Because you asked that good question. I really want to hammer this home for women. Kobe Bryant cheated on his wife. She didn't lose any credibility. Vanessa Bryant to this day is still revered as like she stuck by him when he had that whole scandal and he had sex with that girl 20 years ago now at this point.
Yep.
R.I.P. to Kobe Bryant. Right? Didn't lose any credibility. However, I love that you brought the Will Smith thing up. Will Smith's credibility is tarnished because of his stupid ass wife. No one remembers Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. No one remembers, the rap music. No one remembers any of that shit. Because you can make the argument, and I'm glad that you brought up Denzel. You can make the argument that Will Smith has actually had better movies than Denzel Washington has had bigger blockbusters. You can make that argument.
No, he actually means bigger blockbusters. Denzel,
more profitable. Yeah,
really had an Independence Day or a Men in Black. Men in Black was a huge movie, you know. So
I guess just in terms of quality, though, if I had the choice between watching Men in Black and Training Day, I know which one I'd rather watch.
Denzel is a better actor. Once again, because Denzel, he is. But if you look at actual profitability and worldwide phenomenon, you know, so I would say
it really upsets me with Will Smith.
Guys, I just don't like Will Smith. I just don't. Sorry. Like since man, what was the last Will Smith movie that I saw?
Bad Boys 4.
Oh, I haven't watched. No,
there was one called Bright that was on.
I'd see that.
Was it Collateral Beauty? Nobody remembers that one. One where Helen Mirren plays the Grim Reaper.
Yeah, I haven't
7 pounds.
Yeah, I don't know. No, I think Bad Boys 2 was like the last one that I saw. So,
guys, I have a question. Why do I know so many obscure Will Smith movies that I've never seen? Can somebody help me, please?
Yes, he's something.
I'm scared.
Will Smith was a big influence on me when I was a young person because I really, when I watched Fresh Prince of Bel-Air,
that's a great show. Yeah.
That was
a fun show.
I respected him because he was like, you know, he's from I grew up in like government housing, right? And it's like when he moved from government housing to like being in like the rich area, and a lot of people looking down on him like that. Like I really loved that character that he had, and he had a good heart, and he like worked hard. Right?
Actually, King Richard, that was a good movie where he played Serena Williams' dad. That was a great movie.
Oh, nice, yeah.
Guys, check
he awarded himself an Oscar for that one.
Yeah, and it's so funny because people were all mad that they were making a movie about Serena Williams' dad and not her. And Serena Williams is like, this is how much society hates men and hates fathers. Guys, Serena Williams and Venus Williams pushed to have that movie made to show how much of an influence that their dad had on their career, and that they would never, ever be where they're at without their dad. You know what I'm saying?
And there is a solution to that problem if they're complaining so much. Just make Will Smith Serena Williams, and the problem is solved.
Yeah. I think I know the reason, like, why these women are like this. So I always find that women really hold on to things for a very long time. And especially, and especially when they meet you when you're like nothing. They remember you when you were nothing, right?
Yeah, that's true. And they'll always see you as that person. Always.
They'll always see you as that person, right? You could be the best at whatever profession that you are, right? And they will always remember you as that as that non-existent nothing.
Yeah.
And that's how they always do you. Men move on from that viewpoint of like when you have a friend who was like a dropout flunky and then he gets himself together and then you still remember that person, but you don't really see them as that person anymore.
My brother's friend, ex-wife, when they first met, he was like working odd jobs and all this other stuff, and she was paying most of the bills. Well, then over time, he was like one of those like dudes that hated school, but he was a genius, So he's just a genius. So he got all these IT certs, and now he makes like $300,000 a year, and his wife was talking to him like he was on fries at McDonald's. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like just so he finally divorced her ass. She ran up all this debt. Yeah, freaking yelled and screamed until they bought this 5-bedroom house, and it was just them and their daughter, and then ran up all this debt, and then was like, we have to pay off this debt, crying, and then finally he kicked her to the curb, but the only issue, she thought she was going to do good. But guys, did you guys know that there's a child support cap in Texas?
Oh, is there?
Oh yeah, the
Really?
highest that you can get for one kid in Texas, I think it's like $2,800 or it's $1,800. I'm not sure.
Yes, the cap is $90,000 per year,
which is still insane.
Yeah.
By the way,
let's see. Hold on. In Texas?
Yeah, Texas. Yeah.
And again, like your friend AJ, that must have been really bad because like men don't really do divorces. Like men don't start the paperwork usually. Very rare.
Let's see.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, the maximum child support amount. Hold on. Calculating maximum child support.
Oh wait, no, I'm sorry, I had that wrong. The cap is they can only use up to 90,000 of income from the man, or whatever.
Yes.
So yeah. So
the
if a guy
is $1,840 a month.
Yeah.
And honestly, the thing that my question is, and how much of that money is going to support the children?
This is it. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like
rent.
If you're going to be doing child support, then I don't think it's asking too much that receipts need to be kept and proof needs to be provided that the money's actually going to support the children. Yeah. Because I will say it until I'm blue in the face with all of this nonsense going on, and with all of the posturing and the insults and all of the damage, the victims are the children. The children have done nothing wrong, and they're being used as weapons in this whole selfish act. And even when the money does start coming in, the child support money rarely goes to support the children, and that just freaking bothers me.
Yeah. Have you guys heard about this law that passed in one of the Midwestern states here, like last year, where the automatic default is 50-50 custody? So, if there's 50-50 custody, there's no child support because each one's doing equally, right? Guess what happened?
Not always.
Well, I think that was in Kentucky, if I recall correctly.
Yes, I believe you're right. And what happened
Kentucky has automatic. Yep.
Yeah, and what happened was over the course of a year, the divorce rate almost completely collapsed.
All of a sudden, once these mothers realized, oh wait, I can't get money out of this. Well, maybe I should do my part to make the marriage work. Rats.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like all this feminist stuff, man, is just like incentivize this degeneracy.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Like,
It is. That's actually a really. Is it cool if I incentivize depravity? Like, can I steal that from you?
Yeah, that's what it is. It's incentivized degeneracy.
Incentivize degeneracy. Yeah, no, that's I like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
But no one thinks of it that way because of Jada and the red table.
There you go.
Oh, in other words, a woman can destroy your legacy.
You can build it up or you can tear it down.
Oh, shit.
But those are the only two options when it comes to that man. So the way you dress, the way you talk, the way you carry yourself, and what you display on social media is a reflection of his image.
Yeah.
So factor that in when you think, oh, I'm going to do what I want, wear what I want, act how I want. You should act that way when you're single. When you decide you want to be with a man, you're taking his last name and now a representation of him.
All right. And then, guys, this is what this knucklehead said, okay? This is Aisha Curry.
I didn't want to get married.
4 kids. Did you always knew you wanted a big family?
No. So I didn't want kids. I didn't want to get married. I thought I was going to be career girl and that's it. And I had my eyes set on my goals. And I was never the little girl that like dreamt about the wedding dress and all of that. And then it happened so early in my life. So it's like, it's one of those things like you don't know what you actually don't know what you want.
It's so hard also to be the woman in a situation where you're like, men just don't get as much scrutiny. Like they can maybe tell him like your fucking shots suck tonight, but like the looks and all of that is just like not a factor of conversation as much.
No.
Did you talk to Steph about it? Like, or did you kind of keep it within yourself so it didn't?
I do not have a bone in my body that can keep anything to myself.
Yeah, her body count can attest to that.
All right, guys.
What?
Man. She's a demon.
What an ungrateful wretch.
Yeah, she's horrible, dude.
Just
guys, say what you want about LeBron James. Guys, I don't even know what LeBron James' wife looks like. Because she's happy being Mrs. LeBron James, right?
Staying out the limelight.
Yeah, staying out of the limelight, being the co-captain, being the vice president. You know what I'm saying? And guys, and this is why I always say, get yourself a Melania, and not a big Mike. Big Mike always had to be in the limelight, right next to Barry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And it's like, did you notice how when she was talking? Like when a guy would talk about like things like in their past, they would say, I was an idiot. I did these stupid things. I thought the wrong way. And it's like, at no point did she say that she was wrong in any way.
Nope.
Didn't even
because she's always right.
She's always right. I was doing the right thing. Oh, but then I just did a complete U-turn.
It's just one of those things.
Ridiculous.
It's always different when it happens to them. There's always an exception. There's always like a 27 paragraph explanation that will actually justify the action. There's always they're always the exception to the rule. We aren't, but they are. They always write themselves hall passes. It must be nice.
Yep, it's true. Yep.
No accountability.
He's giving her a life that she could never, ever have on her own.
She won. She won. She is married to one of the most successful, one of the most famous basketball players of the 21st century.
Yep. Yeah. He's not a cheater. He's never in the news. He's not banging other chicks. Or at least he hasn't been caught doing it. He seems like a good guy. He comes from a 2-parent household. He's a good father. And what else?
She's a sore winner.
He's not doing blow off some like hooker's breasts.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a whole lot of controversy. He shows up, he plays a great game of basketball, he speaks respect and conducts himself like a gentleman. Like she won. She got married to like one of the most successful men as she could possibly find, had his children, and she wants for nothing, and she's still has the nerve to sit there and complain about it?
Yep.
Like, what?
Can I trade
You
places?
have absolutely no idea how good you have it, and you don't care because you don't have more. How messed up is that?
Crazy, isn't it? More of what someone else has given you.
Yeah, you may be the greatest basketball player ever, but I mean, come on, you're not Jeff Bezos. You're not signing over 75% of your assets to me.
It's crazy, right?
If it comes to mind, it's coming out. And he's so gracious. Like, he tries to resonate
Screw
with
you.
me, but he just can't.
Could it be because he has to work for everything he has? Could it be because he just can't? He's coming from a place where of a meritocracy, you eat what you catch, and he can't understand the mindset of a spoiled, entitled piece of trash like this. You know?
Oh my, like.
You can honestly, guys, you can take the girl out of the street, but you can't take the street out of the girl.
That's facts. Yeah.
Perfume on a pig, man. It's perfume on a pig.
Yeah.
This I am I feel I am just disgusted by watching this. He's just not resonating with me. Woman, you got to resonate with him. He is the one that he is literally the reason why you're sitting there right now. He is literally the reason why you don't have to work some office 9-to-5 job that would drive you crazy. And you can't even bring yourself to show him the minimum amount of respect that he deserves for putting in the gargantuan amount of work to provide with you the lifestyle that most people would commit acts of larceny for. Good Lord.
Yeah,
sorry.
Thank you for scooping me off the streets, like working at like some dead end corporate job.
What have you done for me lately? What have you done for me lately?
You don't need anything else. You've had enough. You've had your fill of privilege.
and
he also comes from a place of like, it's effing stupid. Like, it's not true. So why? And I'm like, but wait, like, listen to how it makes me feel. And he's like, but why does it make you feel like that? It's not real. After we got married, we found out we were pregnant with our daughter so quickly. I didn't even have time to think about what I wanted anymore. It's so interesting. I spent my entire life like trying to work towards something, and then it kind of just disappeared, and I didn't think twice about it. But after my daughter turned 1, I remember there being a shift and being like, I have goals for myself. Like, this doesn't feel right.
Right after she had a baby.
Screw you.
Oh my God.
Right after she had a
Shame
baby,
on
she
you.
had other goals.
Shame on you.
Demons,
oh my
man.
God. I'm not talking to you, AJ. I'm talking to this like gutless wretch of a human that's on my screen. Oh my God. Yeah, you know what? Let's get some super soakers and douse her in holy water. See how long it takes for her to burst into flames. Oh my God. Like, seriously. Like, if there's one thing that I cannot tolerate, and I will do my best to try to, rein it in a little bit, is women who go on camera to present their children. Like, I cannot abide by that at all. So when I hear stuff like this, like, the rage meter goes off the clock. Oh God.
I love being a mom, but I love doing other things too. And I need to get my shit together and figure out what that looks like for myself now.
If I have a career and I'm not home, like, did you experience that?
I still experience that. I'm always in therapy talking about this. If you lose all of those things that were interesting about you, even for yourself, like,
You
even
weren't ever interesting.
Me, I.
Yes, I was just about to bring that up, AJ. Yeah, just me all the time. It's like, guys, like, you've had a child. Okay, dude, if I had a child, I would be hustling, man. I'd be like,
your priorities change. It's no longer about you.
Money. I need to get money, resources. I need to do the right thing. Right? It's like this selfish bin. It's all about me now. After you've had like a 1-year-old child. What the? I feel like swearing.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. I'm in that same boat with you, dude. But like, here, I've been into therapy for this. For what? What were you in therapy for? Oh, your hard life of being married to literally a billion, like a multimillionaire, if not billionaire, who literally swept you off your feet and gave you the life that a lot of people fantasize about on a day-to-day basis. Oh, poor you. You know?
Yeah.
Poor freaking you. I'd give you a tissue, but it's just going to make like a 9-inch deep trench of makeup across your face. So I'm not going to bother.
Things that made me feel confident and cool. Then what are you doing?
That, guys.
Shame on her. Shame on her. Those are the types of like, and it's like, she is going to screw up her kids. Those kids have every.
What do these guys see in these women?
Oh,
like, are they?
It was different in the beginning.
Are they chameleons? Are they always like this, but just like mask it?
From what I've heard is sometimes they are chameleons. Like they will put on a huge front of lies. They'll change who they are. They'll change the way they act. And the second that the ink gets on the paper, the second the paperwork is signed, the mask gets removed.
Mask comes off. Yeah,
the mask comes off. Yeah, some of these women, they do play the long con.
Oh,
they play the long con hard.
Yeah, I mean, they wait until the paperwork is done. You know, they give out the thunder throat, and they're just Tasmanian devils in the back. You know, and then as soon as the paper is signed, oh, whoa, what happened? Where'd the poon go? What's up here? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why she always have a headache every
night? So guys, wait. In this, so this guy, he's a tradcon. A couple things. He says, want to know why Steph Curry doesn't live up to Christian values? Because he defends baby deletion, campaigns for Stacey Abrams and Kamala Harris, and his wife runs the show. She's a feminist. Didn't want the kids. Well, I mean, that is true. He's a beta male. But, well, I guess he is correct. This is actually a pretty spot on take. I read it wrong. But yeah, he's a beta and she's a
Well, another big reason is the fact that, like, I don't know. Does Steph Curry like this? I don't follow basketball at all. Does Steph Curry ever like speak out on political issues or
he endorsed Knucklehead Harris.
Okay, all right.
Stacey Abrams. He was a BLM supporter.
But also the thing is like if he actually does try to preach anything else other than the talking points, he will get destroyed.
Yeah.
Like the second, if he actually starts to speak up on stuff, like even if he doesn't agree with it or if he tries to find a middle ground or something like that, all of the sudden he's going to get hit with some type of allegation that happened back in college that they're not going to be able to prove, you know, and his wife is going to be so disgusted that she's going to need to leave him and take the kids and 50% of all of his assets to be able to stomach the fact that of this whole thing. He has no choice. He's bought and paid for.
Hold on, guys. There's a thing on TikTok here.
That's if you live on Tinfoil Lane, which I proudly do. I love Tinfoil Lane. It's such a great place. It's horrifying, but the breakfast is usually half off.
Keisha Curry is a prime example of a lady who married a man that she thought she was better than. Just what that is. That's the reason why she's always talking shit about that man. She craves the attention that Steph Curry gets because she believes that she deserves it and she believes that he doesn't. She can't fathom that he gets the attention that he gets because how could this motherfucker that's underneath me get all this attention? And she still believes that she's better than him to this day. Babies and marriage and all. Like the recent interview that she did, she was like, she wasn't even like, she didn't really think that he was even the best for real. Like she was like, what's the hype about? Like she boldly said this shit out her fucking mouth about her own husband that she has kids with. So yeah, that's just what that is. She sat there, she married the guy beneath her because she knew it would be easier to be with him because of the things he would bring her. You know? And she still can't seem to be satisfied because it has nothing to do with the physicality of how comfortable life is. Has everything to do with the attention. She craves attention. That's why she was on that interview a couple years ago talking about something. She wished men just try to just talk to her and come at her, she doesn't get that attention. She looks at her husband each and every single day, and she looks at the man he like looks like physically, and she's like, how are women throwing themselves at you, and men aren't throwing themselves at me? How? She believes.
Yeah, guys, she basically said that in an interview a long time ago. Because once again, guys, looks has never really been the reason why a lot of chicks will throw themselves. Guys, there are chicks who throw themselves at Canelo Alvarez. Have you seen Canelo Alvarez? He's a ginger Mexican dude. You know what I'm saying? But because he has status and he's a boxer and he's a millionaire, all this Hispanic. If he was cleaning gutters in Tijuana, they wouldn't take a second look at the guy. You know,
dude, AJ. I mean, you don't even have to look into professional sports. I mean, some shit got impregnated by Al Pacino, and the dude's an octogenarian, and the guy, even in his prime, wasn't all that great looking.
Yeah, Mick Jagger had kids when he was in his 70s too. Yeah.
To be fair, Mick Jagger does seem like he's kind of fun, but here's a question. Here's a question that she was bringing up. It's like why she's so jealous about not getting attention. Why does she care? She should be more concerned about getting attention from her husband, not from everybody else who isn't her husband.
Yep.
Like they get it so backwards.
I don't understand that. Like honestly, I like just being quiet. I like having like just a very quiet existence.
You grew up
of where people.
Yeah,
just
but here's the thing, Anonymous, you have testicles.
Yeah.
They're always bouncing to the left and to the right.
Yeah, I just don't like people paying attention to me.
Well, another big thing to understand is that I am going to judge from your language. You are an entitled millennial.
Oh, me?
Right?
Yeah.
So we had the luxury of being able to grow up in a society that didn't measure our worth by likes and follows. So we actually,
the world before the internet, which is
oh God, I miss those days. I miss those days. Why isn't the DeLorean? Why isn't the time traveling DeLorean built yet? We were promised that.
Yeah.
Like that. That's all I want to do is just go back and appreciate it.
Yeah.
But no, but like the thing is it's now like a social media based economy where your worth is based on your analytics, your likes, your following numbers, whether or not you got videos going viral. Now from Aisha Curry, she couldn't make good content if she paid us all $1 million to watch it. So the next best thing she can do is try to get as much attention for herself by being Steph Curry's ungrateful wife. She wants the attention.
Bitch. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Just bitch about
you got me psychoanalyzing Aisha Curry.
I know, she's a mess.
She is a mess.
Oh, she improved that much? I feel like if she was a mess, that would mean she was putting in some work to make her life better.
So what? So this is the thing with like these girls. Like, what is their ultimate goal with this? Because like
I don't think they have one.
It seems like self-sabotage.
Like I think pretty much from what I've seen, and this is a shot in the dark because we actually see this, AJ, with your 5.0 and 304s compilations. I think a lot of these women, they are given so much leeway. They are given so many passes that they keep pushing the envelope as far as they possibly can to see how far they can push it. And because they're able to push it further and further and further every time, when things automatically explode, then they turn around and go, wait, no, this isn't fair. I'm still the victim here, remember?
I'm the victim,
yeah. So, I mean, pretty much, like, modern women, they have pretty much been given, like, a massive stack of index cards that they write up as their own hall passes, and they pretty much write them all the freaking time because they're universally accepted, like, 95% of the time. It's like, why are you being so mean to me? I'm on my period. Here's my period privilege card.
Yeah,
It's like,
well, that's why we say that they're like children.
They are. Yeah, they're overgrown children. I mean, and this is coming from a freaking self-aware man child. It's nothing to be proud of.
Who needs enemies when you're married to one of your biggest ops? Facts.
Oh,
yeah.
That's a good one.
Good point.
Yes.
she's better than that man. And every single day she got to get reminded of the simple fact that she is absolutely not. Because who the fuck are you, Aisha Curry? Don't know you because of your husband. And you set your life up like that. And every single day you just talking shit about that man. That man ain't got nothing to do with how you set yourself up to be. Please. You can leave that man alone right now. And do this shit by yourself, bitch. Always talking shit about that man. Aisha Curry is a
sad, isn't it?
It's sad. Yeah. It's like,
That's why she did say she didn't think he was going to make it basketball. I thought he was going to be a coach one day.
Crazy.
Yeah, like it's just
lack of faith. Lack of faith in your man.
Like, what was it? Have you guys ever seen the Key and Peele skit with Steve Urkel, the Steve Urkel Key and Peele Peele skit? All right, so there is a great line in there. I am not going to go into detail. It's a brilliant skit. It's one of the funniest they've ever made. Seal of approval on my end. And pretty much there's this line. It could have been so simple. All you had to do was say the lines and take the money. That's all you had to do. And Aisha Curry can't even do that. She can't even pretend to be loyal or to be grateful. If she were to do that, then like the amount of benefits would be endless. But no, she needs to keep grabbing that bamboo spear and just poking the sleeping bear. All she has to do is just say, I love my husband. I'm so lucky. He's a great basketball player. Life is great. And everything would be great. But now it's just, she's going to keep pushing the bear and get more and more negative attention until things ultimately implode. And of course, when they do, it won't be her fault. It'll be our fault for talking about it.
It's because she's a psychopath.
Yeah. I love being responsible for the downfall of humanity. It really does give me the warm and fuzzies.
Would you be attracted to a guy who's not financially sound when you meet him?
I married one.
Don't you like that alley-oop I just threw?
Guys, Obama was, look at that. He was a Harvard law. He graduated from Harvard Law School. What is she talking about?
Yeah, didn't he go to wasn't he private educated?
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't he go to private schools?
Who's this? Sorry, who's this?
This is the only
That's Big Mike.
Yeah.
That I can say this is the only way that I feel bad for Barack Obama, dude. Seriously. It's absolutely insane having a demon of a wife like this.
Oh man, no, I'm not I know better than to go down that particular rabbit hole, but suffice to say,
it's bad.
No pity on my end.
There's a therapist. Her big bro made the cut, but Barack, he's MIA. Turns out things aren't as they seem.
A lot of young people could look at that and go, I want a marriage like Michelle and Barack.
Right.
And it's like, well, let me talk about what marriage is, because it's, even when it looks good, even when it's great, it's hard.
And this is this womanhood victimhood market, right? Where every woman has to join in this sisterhood of victimhood, It's crazy.
Yeah.
Like anyone who says that they're happy, right? All these chicks pile on them like a pack of rabid wolves.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna
kill your bitch ass, bitch!
You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
They hate each other.
Like Michelle Obama is a victim in any way is insane to me.
Yeah.
And so I think it's important because, it's very easy to quit on a marriage.
Michelle,
we know.
Besides canceling Barack's pickup games, she hates what he does with his mouth. The chewing.
The way you're chewing makes me want to smack you upside the head. The girls and I are very irritated with the way Barack chews.
Oh my!
Well, chewing is the essence. Like you hear the otherness of a person, right? You hear they have a.
Just say you hate him.
Guys,
just say you hate him.
And this is why you just don't talk to these female therapists.
Body, they have saliva. They're like you. It's like.
But why does it
men have saliva.
Barack can't even eat in peace. Even when Barry keeps his mouth shut, Michelle's still complaining.
Now that we're empty nesters, it's like, well, what are we going to talk about? So we're together all day, and we do this thing where it's like,
Do you expect him to entertain you?
I'll see him, and it's like, what you been doing? It's like, oh, don't tell me until dinner, because we gotta have something to talk about at dinner. So if all
Why don't you have hobbies?
No, all right. For starters, we all know. All right, so we all know that they do not spend time together behind the scenes. They are not a traditional marriage couple because we all know that Barry has certain, we'll just say, influences and controlling authority. I'm just going to leave it at that. I am not going into detail.
Yeah,
this is all just a freaking op. That's all it is.
Aren't these people multi-millionaires?
Yeah.
Like go.
Yeah, but they're not multi-billionaires. So their
how
lives
are
ain't
people
perfect.
supposed to win when they're? How's any man supposed to win when they're dealing with this foolishness? Because there are men that are on the way up, that are trying to claw their way up, that are being held back by broads like this.
So the answer to your question is simple. That easy. Just don't let men win. Rig the game so that if men bother to play, they cannot win. So that no matter what they do, they will always be wrong. We see it all the time. I call it the spouse of Kobayashi Maru.
I got to correct you. That's actually impossible because men adapt. Even though you
that is true. Actually, very good point.
You rig something with men, and guess what? They adapt to the way that you've rigged it.
Yeah, or they just stop playing.
We just stopped playing. That was the ultimate.
Yeah. Just stay home, guys.
It's like that was the thing. It's like, hold up. You can't do that.
Yeah.
Well, why not?
Like that video, I saw that video you did, AJ, of the woman who got fired from her job for sexual harassment from some dummy. And then guess what? All this stuff that you guys were blithering on about for a decade or so, guess what? Came to bite you in the butt, didn't it?
Yeah.
It's like
ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's no. This is the one example which is completely being taken out of context, and the real victim is the woman who was sexually preying on men. She's the real victim. Let's not lose focus here.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray.
Guys, I can't look at this Dunderhead's face anymore.
I don't blame you.
Do you guys get my general point, right? Like, guys, you have all these men who are like the most famous men on earth. They're rich, they're powerful, they're all these things, and we live in a society where, guys, Tom Brady got divorced.
Yep.
The Prince of Spain got divorced, right? Like, nothing makes these Western chicks happy. Nothing.
Who was that?
Yet
who was
somehow,
that footballer?
Who's this?
I was gonna say, who was that footballer? I think you did a video on him where he where he signed all of his assets into his mum's name.
Yeah,
that was a gamble within itself.
Adapting.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't.
I mean, when you guys. So no, the reason why I say that, I don't make that accusation lightly. It's just because, I mean, you have to have a lot. We've seen a lot of mothers who have no problem.
We've seen mothers in the West.
Yes.
Okay, fair enough.
See,
fair
that's
enough,
the point that I was trying to make. See, this is how fucked up. And I try to not swear, but this is how fucked up the West is. That if you have women in South America and Southeast Asia, the Middle East, Russia, and Siberia, they would never betray their kids. Their kids are their life.
They would die for them.
Yeah, when they have their children, their self ceases to exist, and they are about their children. Especially these Muslim areas. Hakimi's mom would never betray him. That's the one person that he can trust. His mother and his father, I think his dad died, but are the people that he can trust more than anyone else on planet Earth.
Well, you are them and they are you.
And it's sad that we live in a country where we couldn't just say, hey, Mom, I have $4 million. I'm going to sign this over to you. Hold this. And your mom, okay. We have to actually be like, I don't know.
We'd never touch it.
Yeah.
We'd never touch it. Yeah.
That's how far the West has fallen. That's how bad or guys, I know like Mormons and stuff that are the same way, where like their family is so close and so tight. Like they would never betray each other. They're so
I know
close
nothing about Mormonism.
You know
so-
what I'm saying? Or like Amish people. You know what I'm saying?
Quite
That's
honestly, AJ, quite
yeah.
honestly, like my mother, like honestly, if I had $1 million, I would probably sign it over to her. She's one of the very few people that I would actually do it for. I don't know what your guys' parents
No, not my mom.
my
My mom and I
mom, I would,
just don't get along. You know,
yeah.
she's not a dishonest person.
Yeah.
We just don't get along. So she probably asked you where I got it, or I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, let's just move on real fast. Let's switch gears because I'll shut this down early. But guys, anything else on the topic? Guys, hit the super chat button. Appreciate that. Thanks for the cash apps, guys. But anyone else have anything on the topic?
Yeah. If I could, AJ, this kind of falls in line with today's topic or theme, whatever. But I think one way to deal with some of these broads in many spectrums. I put a LubeTube link for a very quick short in the private chat. I think it would cheer up everybody. It made my day today when I saw it.
Mess with the wrong biker.
Hay problema, okay?
Assault.
Huh?
Oh no.
Yes.
This hiking Karen messed with the wrong biker.
Yes. No.
God, that's assault. Like, yeah, I'm sorry,
Well,
but the second
she went to hit
second
him
you
first.
throw down.
She went to hit him first.
Yep. I'm sorry that she started it, he finished it.
Yeah.
You know, like that's just, oh God, like these freaking
Guys, I don't understand it. Aisha Curry, she's living like a queen. She can go anywhere she wants, do whatever she wants, hire a nanny. She can do whatever she wants, and she still has a reason to complain. It makes no sense.
Well, I was going to say,
don't
like anyone
understand
out there, right? Like, protect yourself.
Yeah.
Like, this is one of the, like everyone like
There was an African soccer player who asked for a prenup.
What was it? Was it a how dare you situation?
Here we go. Here it is.
Wedding bells? More like breakup bombshells. Soccer star Victor Boniface was this close to tying the knot until his fiancée pulled the plug. Why? A prenup war. Sources say Rick Ehrman demanded a prenup, but when it revealed all Boniface's assets are locked under his mom's name, she bolted.
And the sad part is now I am all for prenups if you're going to go that route. The thing is, though, prenups are not ironclad. You can still have them, and with the right lawyer, you will still get destroyed. That's why, like honestly, this is why I am fervently against the bureaucratic institution of marriage. Not marriage itself, just the bureaucratic institution of it, because prenups, they can be helpful, but they are not written by the freaking apostles.
Yeah,
Anna's in the house. What's going on, my friend? Good to see you. Thanks for the $1.99. Hold on, guys.
Red Talk Anna, I'm definitely going to be checking out your show next time you go live.
And I want my medication, and I want my croutons, please.
Can someone please? Well, here, you know what? I'll just bring you guys this channel stuff now, guys. Please go and sub to Locke's channel. Appreciate that. You guys head over there. Do you guys ever play the original Street Fighter? The original.
Oh God,
terrible.
Street Fighter
That game
1.
was trash.
Yeah,
dude.
that game was
horrible.
I'm not a big fighting guy, but yeah, Street Fighter 1 was not good.
Horrible, dude. And then go to Red Talk Anna's channel, man.
Yeah,
guys, Red Talk's actually going over some of the times where she goes into these feminist lives on TikTok. I'm pissing him off, dude. It's so good. You guys go over here, man.
I'm keeping an eye out. I definitely want to check out her stream. Like,
the video
doing the Lord's work. All hail.
Standards,
Yeah.
Wow.
And Red Talk goes live quite a bit also, so that's a good thing. So yeah, guys.
Yeah,
let's,
no, I definitely want to check it
I'll
out.
sub to her, sure, yeah.
Guys, let's switch gears here, and then we'll. Where are we? Guys? I gotta. Hold on.
That's the sound of the police.
All right.
He blocked you for a reason. He doesn't want to talk to you. He doesn't want to talk to you.
On May 30th,
let's go.
Officers attempted a traffic stop on a vehicle after it struck a stop sign and fled the scene.
Look at that.
Hey, come here.
Hello.
I let her up. She just running into a house. What are you doing? Come here. Come here. Get over here. Come over here.
That's what you call a muffin top, guys. Look at that right there, guys.
Oh.
Come here. Let's go. Walk.
No, I need.
By the railroad tracks on Jackson. I don't care. Come here.
They say pants. Pants are for legs, not stuff.
Come here.
Oh my god.
Come here. Walk outside. Walk outside. Walk outside.
Oh my
god. Come here. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
Can't go in first.
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind the back.
No.
Oh my god.
Get up. Put your hands behind your back. Railroad tracks on Jackson.
Hey, excuse me.
Put your hands behind your back.
I will stop resisting if you get off of me, please. Please,
You're gonna get hurt.
I'm gonna get
Put your hands behind your back.
Please, I want
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. You're under arrest. Put your hands behind your back.
I will stop.
Put your hands behind your back.
Please let go of
You're
me.
going in handcuffs. Put your hands behind your back.
Please.
Put your hands behind your fucking back or I'm gonna hurt you. You're gonna get hurt. Put your hands behind your back. Steady.
I need it.
Put your hands behind your back.
Can you please stop? I don't want to go to this. Please, I want another officer. I want another officer. Please stop.
Put your hands behind your back.
Please stop.
Taser already. Shut up.
Seriously.
I don't know.
I'm gonna throw a stop. Please, I want another officer.
Put your hands behind your back. Stop it. Stop. Just stop.
You're hurting me, please.
Okay, put your hand behind your back.
Please stop. You're hurting me. I want another
Hand behind your
officer.
back.
I can't breathe. I need water.
I will get you that. Put your hand behind your back.
Please, I want another officer. I want another officer.
Stop
please.
Not a casino. You don't ask for anything.
1095.
I am my phone.
Here.
Guys, hold on. Sorry. I gotta switch this really fast, guys. Watch this. Look. Watch this. Guys, look.
On May 2nd, 2024, officers responded to an apartment following a report of a 3-year-old child ingesting illicit substances provided by the mother.
The 3-year-old OD'd on drugs.
Electric chair.
Oh my god.
OD'd on drugs.
A little bit more, yeah. A little bit more.
Fury.
Yeah, extreme. Sure. So I run out, I see her like doing Giuseppe and like pounding on her chest, and I'm like, what happened? Like, what's going on? She's like, I think she choked on something. I said, okay, well, I got her to give her to me, and I started pounding on her back, and then pounding on her chest. And summer, could she have gotten into anything? And she said, I don't remember if she said yes or no, but I know the history. I know. So I just immediately grabbed her.
The little baby got some fentanyl, guys.
Oh.
Whoa. Look at that, guys. What a demon.
Oh my. I am. Dude, you have no idea how hard I'm trying to keep in my words right now.
I thought you said you have no idea how hard you were. I was like, wait, well, hold on. My image of you is completely blown here. Wait a minute. But yeah, guys,
I had you going in the first half. I ain't gonna lie.
Guys, look at that. That's just crazy.
Seriously.
That is
Garlic
evil.
and croutons, dude.
Come on, dude. What are you talking about?
Oh my god.
Her windows, maybe in the left nostril. I don't remember which nostril at first. She kind of made a gasp. I waited a little bit, gave her the other one in the other nostril, and in the meantime of all that happening, I called 911. I got the operator on the phone, and then she walked me through putting her.
So I'm trying to let her calm down. She just went in there and put her own.
You guys need to she's probably
I'm happy with restraining her or whatever you guys need. No, that's not happening.
Good.
What's going on?
Yeah, we're going to finish that at the hospital.
People in here, isn't there?
No. Good job.
Come on, Joe.
Oh, for a
Because
second,
you
I thought that
let
was a
your
cat.
child have
We're going out now.
a
I need a
fentanyl.
I didn't know you were an officer. I thought you were an EMT. She needs a diaper on. That's why I'm getting her a diaper.
Oh, a little late to be carrying
Mom,
now.
they're not letting me put a
Shame
diaper
on
on her. She has abandonment issues. Stop, please.
She has
Whose fault
abandonment
is that?
issues because she has a junkie 304 for a mom. You dunderhead.
She needs a diaper.
Abandonment
She
issues.
needs a diaper. Please stop. Stay away. No. Please, please.
It's
time. No, why? I didn't know you. I thought you were EMTs. I was trying to get dressed. She doesn't have a diaper on.
Where are her diapers? I'll grab one.
There, and they wouldn't let me grab it.
That's all right.
I wasn't even checking their
I'll grab her a couple of her
stupid ass things. I didn't.
Look at that, guys.
Silly Jedi. Silly Jedi.
know they were
That is
hot.
fat and flabby at the same time. How do you do that?
I don't know, man.
Paying attention to what they are. I was just trying to get ready. I don't even have a bra on for the hospital.
You don't need a bra for the hospital.
She has like a little toy that she would like to bring with. I'm gonna double lock your handcuffs.
Probably smells like friggin'
No, you guys. No,
wet socks and
please.
tuna fish in there. You know what
I
I'm
want
saying?
to go. Please stop. Please, I want to go. Why?
My head hurts.
Please stop.
There's 12
No.
endangerment, you dummy.
There's nothing in my pants. Ow. Stop.
Oh, you gently
I can't
fell on a
breathe.
mattress. Don't say
I
ow.
can't breathe.
Oh my
I
god.
can't breathe.
Yes, you can. You can breathe because you're talking.
I can't breathe.
Is she having a heart attack?
This isn't fair. I was supposed to go to the fucking hospital with my. Let go. Oh! Stop.
Wait, I thought you couldn't breathe.
It's too tight. What the f? Get off my head. I'm pregnant.
No.
Having a miscarriage. Oh.
Okay.
Flip onto your stomach then.
Did you just see that?
Flip onto
It
your
just fucking
stomach.
pushed under my
Flip
bone.
onto your stomach.
Pushed under my bone.
I would advise you.
Do it.
I would advise you
Get
not
off
to
my
assault me.
spine.
I'm not on your spine.
You are right here.
It's literally on your hip.
That's
Oh god, she's
spine.
Stop
it.
Ow! Stop touching me.
You're under arrest.
Okay, well get off of me.
Stop moving.
Ow! Help! Help!
You got it?
Help!
Alright, she's not letting me do it. Just let her sit. Just let her.
Can you f***ing listen it now?
No.
That you're done f***ing manhandling me?
I'll double lock them.
Don't listen it, please! Ow!
Shut up.
No!
Hold up. I thought she couldn't breathe. I thought she
Okay, God,
couldn't breathe.
please
So
look.
guys, here you go. So this chick, once again, where is this? This has to be in
Florida.
no.
I was about to say,
no. This is like the
Indiana?
Midwest. Yeah. And do you guys notice how she's mixed race? So
Is she like
she's,
native? Is she
No,
native or something?
no, she's half
No,
black.
no,
and
she's
half
definitely
white.
not native.
Okay.
So what happened was that her mom probably got knocked up by friggin' Nug, right? You know what I'm saying? And then she moved out to rural Iowa or something. And these chicks always have issues. Always.
Yeah.
Because
Anywhere when you see chicks acting up, yes, it's always these mixed race chicks out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do they move there because the rent's cheap or something?
I don't know, dude.
I think
know.
it's because I think it's because it's easier to get certain crystallized substances out there.
Probably either that or they go live with their grandparents or whatever, you know.
Maybe,
yeah.
You should be.
Yeah, see? Yeah, she's mixed. God, look at her face.
That shit is a 2-pack of ass. The fuck are you talking about? That shit stinks.
It's just fun. Oh.
No, you're done. You're done. You're done. You're done.
You don't assault a woman.
You were assaulted.
Yeah, you touched me.
Quiet. Stop. Be quiet. Here's the least of your worries right now. Be quiet.
Let go of my.
Be quiet.
This hurts.
Be quiet.
Adjust him. So, Ricky, listen. I'm trying to adjust
This is my house. Till I get to your house.
Right now, this is not your house.
Please.
What's that?
Is this the woman that like let their kid like OD?
Yeah, that was her daughter. Yeah.
And she's like, I'm hurting. Like, what about your child, man?
She doesn't care.
She doesn't care.
It's
They
use
like
these kids as like meal tickets, man. Like, it's
Yes.
so disgusting.
Like, dude, like we are living in like a generation of women who are having children and they are not capable of emotionally connecting with their own flesh and blood. That is how deranged they are. They
It's so
don't
funny. There's like two types of women, right? There's like the women who want to be like the girl bosses, where they just totally deny like their actual like femininity, okay? And then there's ones that just like go, like her, who go into their femininity in like a negative way, where they don't want to be girl bosses or do anything, and they just want to they just basically want to suck the teat of like the government, big daddy government giving them stuff for free. Like it's so there's no in between anymore. There's like there's no like mothers.
No,
right?
they are
It's so
so
crazy.
self-absorbed. They are so self-absorbed that they don't care about anything or anyone else unless it affects them directly. And
But,
in the event,
even then, they don't care. Once again, I would say we're dealing with the most anti-life, anti-family, anti-America,
anti-human,
anti-religious,
anti-human,
narcissistic,
I used to be
dunderheaded
hesitant.
group of women that have ever lived.
Yeah,
You know?
I used to be hesitant when you said that, AJ, but now like I see it and I'm like, yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
absolutely.
You're freaking right.
Yep, sure.
Quiet.
We're in here.
Please.
I want to go to the hospital. This wasn't supposed to happen. No, like this.
how was it supposed to happen?
No, I don't want to go.
Stay like that, and I'll push your hands up, okay?
No.
Okay, that's fine too.
I'm talking to this stupid
fine.
dog.
Hey,
He's jumping on me.
it's a dog.
Your dog's
Yeah, because you're scaring the living
literally
crap out
having
of
a
it.
miscarriage right now, and you're f***ing putting me in handcuffs right now. I'm still technically
Oh, you're knocked up again, are
pregnant.
you?
That's illegal.
Like Gavin.
Yeah.
Real? Are you serious? Why
Look
would
at
you
this
do
dog.
that?
For evidence
Evidence of
This is
what?
for child's living.
Wait.
What?
What is that a needle?
Oh, it's a torch. It's a
It's not-
Yeah, guys. This is her little kit
yeah.
that she was shooting up
Yeah.
out of. Look at
A
that.
child endangered me.
kid ingested somehow.
I don't even know if she did. I didn't.
Oh, that
have
makes all the
any.
difference then.
Well, generally,
Yeah.
when somebody wakes up from taking that only means that they've ingested.
I thought she was choking on Tums. She's
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
Oh my
What a
god.
joke.
On
see the
top.
Tums. We were all just napping.
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my
Let the
god.
hospital figure that out.
Well, you don't need to
I'm
judge
gonna hold on to
me.
you. Yeah.
No, please, you're sweaty.
No, I'm not.
Please.
Yeah, and you're skanky.
Yeah, you smell like bacon.
Hey, AJ, Skanky, she did not deserve that compliment, man.
Yeah.
Guys,
Stop being nice to her, okay?
Is this like her white junkie friend?
Okay.
And we can't do
that. We're trying to save one over the other.
Clark County, okay. All right.
So that's going to be that's a tough family decision. You know what I mean?
Actually, Clark County, isn't that Nevada?
If you feel like there's other issues that require protection order, you can file for one of those at the courthouse.
Yeah, that's her mom.
Oh, that's her mom.
So yeah.
Okay, they said. So actually, they said Clark County. This is in Nevada. This is outside Las Vegas.
When I saw it.
Hey AJ.
The last time.
Yeah.
I just had a thought. Do you think that there's there's houses with like these 304s with kids, like living in like a room, and there's multiple versions of these like girls living in a house with their kid in a room,
like flop houses for single moms?
Yeah.
I mean, yes, but I mean,
like California or like the more expensive like states.
Well, they do give them like Section 8 housing and everything, so they do have.
Yeah,
these,
well, that's going away.
Yeah, so yeah, no, it's not. Not in California.
No, that'll never go
really?
away.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a money maker.
Yeah.
Oh, that was maybe a little bit before lunchtime.
For that.
Oh, today.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Did the daughter admit to you at all she was using?
Today? No.
She
No,
not today.
But you know your daughter is addicted to.
Yeah, I know she's addicted to some opioid. I think it's. I can't be for certain.
She was asking to take her, or else she wouldn't die. So.
Yeah, she was asking.
She doesn't have any action. She doesn't have any support right now. She's out.
Is there a reason you keep hand on?
Well, I'm
Yeah, so she doesn't
also
overdose.
kind of in the medical field. I'm a tech, licensed vet tech, and I know my daughter uses, so I wanted to have it on hand. And then I work at the new med vet in Vancouver. We've had a couple of overdoses out there, so that's why I have.
Oh, this is in
Canada.
No,
Is it
this is
Canada?
in Oregon.
Oh, okay.
This is in Oregon.
You know, it's damn near.
No,
It's
it's
one
no,
of my
sorry.
neighbors.
It's in Washington State because there's Vancouver, Washington,
Right? Yeah.
It's too
Okay.
much on one
which is a shithole.
Believe me, I know. I have been
you're
struggling.
Overworked trying to save one over the other. You know what I mean?
So guys, here you go. Let's take a little pit stop because we haven't been here in a while. Guys, what we can.
Y'all want to ask me what I'm doing? I'm outside hoeing. I work at hoeing. Y'all want to know what company I work at? I work at hoeing. That's the company I work at, hoeing.
Terrible company.
Okay, here we go.
All right, let's talk about things I hate about being a 304 because I've been seeing, I saw a comment that told me to do this video. In all honesty, I hate everything about being a fucking hoe except the money. Like, I hate everything about it. But to be a little bit more specific, let me think.
Did you guys hear the smoke detector going on?
Yeah.
And look at this chick's eyelashes and all
That
this.
shit is a 2-pack of ass. The fuck are you talking about? That shit stinks.
The first one is the tricks, the men, the people that you have to fucking deal with, the time wasters, all that. Like, I've had someone verify with me, send me a deposit. I pull up crickets. Like, they just won't answer the phone. And I'm like, what the fuck is the point of that? Like, that shit is so draining, especially, like, the ones that are fucked up, lit, drunk. Like, I feel like a babysitter. Or, like, I feel like their mom.
You're
Like, I
getting
don't
paid,
fucking know.
aren't you?
Like, just shut the fuck up and listen. I also hate sleeping schedule, like fucked up sleeping schedule, because I be out all night and then it's like I can't just sleep all day throughout the day because I be having shit to do. So I just be tired as fuck. Going to fucking jail. Going to jail, you gotta pay money to bail out, lawyers, like all that. Like, this shit is just not sweet. You gotta have that lawyer money stacked up whenever, because you just never fucking know what the fuck is gonna happen next. People would think I have people just think I'm fucking rich as shit just because
Nobody's thinking that at all.
Okay.
You've been literally nobody.
You've been took. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
Come on.
and they'll just ask me for fucking favors, and it's just like, I was once
she was
broke.
rich, she wouldn't be
I once
gluing
had
her hair
nothing,
to
and I
her
had to
head.
work for everything I have now. No favors asked. I literally got outside and just fucking worked for everything I fucking got. So When people ask me for favors,
good
it's
at
just like
doing
the
it.
fucking audacity.
Worked.
Like I've
Yeah.
never ever, when I was struggling, never asked nobody for a fucking favor. That's literally all I could
Except
think
for your
of right
Johns.
now on the top of my fucking head. I had like a brain fart. I can't even think of anything else. But
Yeah, it's all that friggin' baby
Those
batter
chemicals.
on the brain. What are you talking
Like,
about?
Did you hear her when she said, "I'm out working"? I'm like, sex work's real work, right, guys?
Yeah, look at this.
So I'm gonna give y'all a list of the type of clients that I don't like as a
Clients,
304. One, the ones that are like, I can't send a deposit. I've been scammed before, cash only. Sorry, that's not my problem. Two,
Okay.
the T2GFE BBBJ. Fuck, no, I know. Three, the fantasy bookers. Like, y'all literally make me want to come through that screen and wring your fucking neck. Like, stop playing with me. Four, the ones who are like, hi, I'm Caucasian, athletic fit, work in finance. Like, is that supposed to get you a discount, boo? Because it's not. Five, the ones that are like, you actually might find me attractive. Do I still have to pay the same price? Like, duh. The fuck? Like, I can make this list go on and on and on. Like, there's so many bad clients out there.
Isn't this crazy, guys? There's chicks actually out here.
Like, you literally have bedroom fun for money and you're complaining about the clientele?
Disgusting.
I can't
my
believe
God.
They're like haggling. It's like they're at like a thrift store or like a flea market.
Yeah.
They're like,
you have no.
It's like, can I pay in quarters, please? Like, what the
Why
heck
can't
is
we
going
let
on?
the hoes be great, man? Let us hoe in peace, man. What?
Jesus Christ.
Oh my God.
Look at that. Look at this.
Oh God. Like, I'm just
Dude, the comments are always so good. Yeah.
God.
I'm curious, George.
It gets better and better. The dog's covering his nose.
Oh my God.
Keeps getting better and better. Look at the line. Look at that.
Oh my God.
Oh, guys,
Oh,
look at this,
man.
dude. He just keeps going. He keeps getting better and better and better. Was there any Instagrams that I wanted to show you guys before we log off? And guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, guys.
These guys are just they're way too freaking we've gotten way too comfortable, man. Like we really need to bring back the virtue of shame like yesterday. Like this type of lifestyle was never meant to be celebrated. It was never meant to be celebrated.
The only kind of problems that men have really, like in our like, if you want to say like community, is just like these simps, man, and like these like commie people like Destiny, which I would probably as a sub simp.
We don't swear, Anonymous. We don't swear on this stream.
Yeah.
Well, they're like our only issues. Like no one really, like me and AJ were talking about, like no one cares about billionaires. We don't care about millionaires. We don't care about you know, Chad or whatever. Like they're just doing.
Yeah, look, Chad can do whatever he wants. It doesn't affect us like one way or the. Like, and the thing is, yes, I will make fun of simps, but at the same time, I think it's safe to say that most of us were former simps at one point or another. So yeah, we will make fun of simps, but like once they realize that being a simp is such a bad way to live, it's open arms. It's like, dude, you finally see the light. Come on in. You know, let's have a few laughs at these idiots' expense. You've suffered. You've suffered enough.
Yeah, everyone dabbles in simp behavior, especially in the early years.
But here's the thing. If a guy like, forgive my French, but if a guy like Destiny ever goes, oh my God, these guys were right, I'd be like, nope, sorry.
Well, he almost did when his wife screwed him over in that divorce. You notice how he doesn't really talk about relationships once? I mean,
but at the same time, like
a mentally ill, like Swedish guy.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah, I remember
because if Vegan Gaines can actually come to his senses, see Vegan Gaines' weirdo wife divorced him, and took up a bunch of his money, and now he's all like, fuck that. You remember he was coming after Myron and all them for a while, saying like red pill is stupid until he got. And now he's all like,
sometimes you've got to get burnt on the countertop before you know not to put your hand on the countertop, right?
Oh man, no, that's the thing. Like, but he will not only will he put his hand on the countertop, he'll force it to stay there just so he can tell people, see, I was right the whole time. It's like, dude, you are clearly in pain. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Like, no, dude, your arm is on fire. Just take it off the burner.
Yeah.
Nope. It's not bad.
He does look like he whenever I see him, he does look like he has a deep inner pain.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
This guy.
Oh yeah.
But all right, guys.
He refuses to give it up. Anyway, sorry.
I'm gonna shut this bad boy down, guys. I appreciate you guys. No lives the rest of the week. I'll be back next Tuesday.
No, have a safe trip, man.
Yeah, man. Enjoy yourself.
Anonymous, we still got to plan you showing all your footage from the rally, you know? So
I've got it saved on my phone, and we'll
upload it to your computer, and then we can put it in a shared drive, or I can
I'll download it and I'll put it on in the like Discord.
Sweet, cool, man.
Yeah.
But all right, guys. Appreciate
have
it.
Have a Guinness for me while you're there.
I will. Take it easy, guys. Bye.
That's it, babe.
Later.